What's a day as a retail worker if you don't encounter some person who would basically be called a Karen, whether they be the type of person who just causes a lot of unnecessary hassle for some reason or another, or whether because they complain about some form of political thing that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, or whether they just be the plain up, call for the manager type person that we know Karens are. Well, they seem to be there everywhere. Welcome to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things. I'm your host, the Australian Idiot, and let's get into the clips. Here we've got a group of young kids or teens riding bikes through a golf course area on a apparent trail. Anyway, this old lady decides that it's not a good thing to be doing and is very unhappy with this and has some very interesting reactions to how the kids are reacting.
First call Dad to ask him what's the number for the country club.
Talk English.
Why? You can't do that. What the heck?
Hey, excuse me. Hi. Yeah. This is Mignon Heiser. I just want you to know on Robert's course, there are 3 guys riding their bicycles in the, and then they said they're, just see their feet. They're riding their bicycles in the sand traps on Robert's 1.
No, that's 2. That's Robert's 2.
This is Robert's 1.
Oh, this?
Okay, you'll send somebody out right now? Great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Look, I'm sorry.
Do not laugh at me.
I know, I swear to God I'm not, because he's being disrespectful. Let's go. I'm sorry.
Both of you are. Get out of here.
Let's go. I'm so sorry. Let's go.
Get out of here.
No, I know what you mean. Let's go.
Wait, so we can't be on the trail? We can't be on the trail?
Do you belong to the club?
Yes. Yeah, obviously my dad pays like $30,000 a year.
It doesn't pay $30,000 a year. You're so out of it.
He's a premium in the club.
I'm sorry. He does. Nobody pays $30,000.
Oh, you know the best guy that plays golf? That's my dad. You know. What's his name? You know what's his name? You'll probably know him. If I tell you his name, you'll probably know him if I tell you his name right now.
Tell me his name.
You know Michael?
Michael who?
Michelangelo?
No.
He's one of the best that plays on the...
Okay, so is my husband. Get out of there.
What's your husband's name? Maybe I know him.
You guys are destroying those...
No, right now
I'll rake it. Don't worry about it.
You know, they're coming out here to play tonight. So get out of here.
They're playing tonight. My dad's coming out of here too.
Go! Do you... Okay, got it. Okay, sending it.
Ah, crazy ass bitch.
I mean, fair is fair. If these kids genuinely shouldn't be here because, no one in their family has any form of, are not a part of the club in any form, which by the sounds of it might not be the case, maybe, considering how they just made up a random name using Michelangelo as a name for his father was ridiculously stupid. But, this is what kids tend to do. They don't give a damn. They'll record certain things, and if you feed into their mentality, then, well, yeah, they're going to cause you nonsense. But ultimately, I think this old lady has handled it mostly the way you probably should. Call the police and mostly just move on. And don't worry about them too much beyond that, because they're not going to listen to you. But of course, you had to get in one brief skerfuffle argument with them. Here we have a Karen who got herself into a rear-end collision, and rather than just exchanging information with the person that she hit, she rather starts an argument about how the person ahead of her was driving poorly and caused her to crash into his rear end.
Get it in life, you son of a
I'm older than you are.
Oh, is that something to brag about?
Yeah.
That's got nothing to do with what you did. You're
You're an
proverbial.
Yes, ma'am.
You just can't handle. Oh, yeah, you're proud of it. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Why don't we start exchanging information now? Are you ready to do that, or you still want to sit and holler and some more?
Well, you know what? Can't you at least say you're sorry?
Can't you?
Why? You hit me.
Ma'am, you're the one that started driving all over the road like this.
I was getting away from you.
You were behind me. Why'd you have to go around me?
You cut me off.
You were behind me. You tried to cut me off.
You were behind me.
You ran up beside of me.
Because you were coming in from the left.
You ran
from the right.
You were behind me. What was so important?
Look at my car. The proof is there. You don't get it, stupid shit. Go look at my car.
If you would have stayed behind me.
There's nothing wrong with your car. I tried to avoid hitting you.
Avoid hitting you.
Yes,
You ran into
you
me.
sped to hit me.
Ma'am,
Look at the damage on my
if you would have
car.
just stayed behind me, all this would have been fine.
I did. And that one that
If
was
you
too
stayed
late.
behind me, if you were staying behind me, how did all this happen to my car?
Because you sped up. Quit
If I would have sped up.
Look, sorry, honey. I've been through this before with other people on the internet, and well, yeah, you should have had more room between you and that car. If you, especially if you can clearly see that that person ahead of you is driving like a maniac, continuously starting and stopping. You should be trying to make more of a distance between you and that car than what you were, so you don't end up in a rear-end collision. Now, there are cases, as there's been like one case of brake checking actually screwed the person brake checking over purely because it was very clear that that was their intention. They kept accelerating, slamming the brakes, accelerating, slamming on the brakes, accelerating, slamming on the brakes, even reversed a little bit at times, just purposely doing their best to make sure the person behind them hits them at some point. So it's like, that makes sense there, but not here. And there doesn't even seem to be that much damage. I don't know why you're losing over this. Maybe because your insurance premium might go up because of this. Oh well. Just be a better driver, forehead. This one honestly is quite stupid. Basically, these guys were walking their dogs, and this other person decides that it'd be a great idea to start annoying these guys, kick their dog, and then claim that they harassed her first, when in reality that's not the case.
Yes.
Are you gonna hit me?
No.
Are you gonna hit me?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna hit you.
Well, I'm gonna take the dog away.
Don't take my dog away. I'm trying to get out of here. She's walking around kicking dogs.
She assaulted me.
She's walking around kicking dogs.
Me.
Look, I can't even get out of here. And she just kicked him again. As you're punching me? She's walking around.
She assaulted me and then she
Ask her.
I don't think. Honestly, he came up to me, punched me. Like, I didn't even talk to you. You know what? Get lost. Seriously,
you
get
get
out of
lost.
here. I live here. You get out of here.
He took pictures of me.
You're the only one that's insulting anybody.
Yeah.
No, you are.
No, you are. Look, we're out walking our dogs.
You come up and you punch me?
So how about you walk your way? We
I'm
walk our way.
fine with that, other than she just kicked my dog hard. Oh, gee, really?
You can walk. I'll stand.
You'll walk away scot-free after kicking my dog till she yelps? You're unbelievable. I'm glad I got this on video. I will. At least she's okay. She yelped loudly. She just walked up, whack, right in the ribs. Look at her. She's freaking out just by me moving. Oh, give me a break.
Okay.
I'm walking my dog. Why would I assault you?
Saying that, he's just saying that to
Oh,
protect himself because he assaulted me.
did she not walk up on you like...
He punched me, so I don't.
She walks up and punches. Do you know her?
No, I don't.
I don't know her either.
I didn't even talk to you.
This
so
is
I
two
don't-
people walking their dogs.
Let's walk back here.
Okay,
a few
you know what?
meters,
You know what?
And she can walk down that way.
Look at, my dog is shaking. She's scared. Like, you know what? Just, I'm gonna go take care of my dog. You walk your way, I'm gonna walk my way. I'm just glad I got this on video. Sorry, Buttons. I'm just glad I got this on video. Because you're messed up. You're messed up.
No, you are messed up.
Yeah. Look at, my dog is shaking.
For no reason.
She's freaked out. And she might even be injured.
Go away. I don't.
So now I have to take her to the vet to check her ribs.
Can you tell him to go?
Yeah, I'm going away. Unbelievable. Like, who walks down the street and kicks a random dog?
Tell him to go away, please.
Why should I shut up? You go away.
No, you go away first. I'm not gonna go away until you go away.
I'm not interested.
Yeah, don't even... You know what? Nothing's gonna come of this. Let's just go away. Bye.
You know, while she was on the road there, I'm just going to say this. By the way, YouTube, what I'm about to say, this happened in video game, in Minecraft, no, GTA. I was just slightly sitting there, it's like she's standing there on the road. What's the bet someone comes around, rushing around the corner, not paying attention, she gets ran over. Again, YouTube, this happens in GTA. This isn't real life. So that joke aside, I don't get people who do this type of thing. Why do you kick a dog? Genuinely, what thought process goes through your mind that makes you think it's a good idea to kick a dog? What warrants that? You know what does warrant that? When the dog's attacking your dog, or when the dog's attacking you. Then it warrants being kicked and flown away if the dog is aggressively attacking you. But in this instance, that doesn't look like the case. These are two tiny dogs who seem extraordinarily chill. They may have barked a few times, they may have come up to you barking at you, but they probably wouldn't have bit, and so you kicking them was not warranted in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. You're just a terrible person. And that's be simple as that. Imagine walking into your local general dollar store and it turns out there's two Kevins just having a fight right at the registers for some reason that's not really easy to understand or explain. Well, that's the reality of this guy's clip.
Bro.
No, I'm
For
not
no
crazy.
reason.
If you want to see
For
crazy,
no
I'll
reason.
be crazy.
For no reason, bro.
So like I said, I was standing right there.
For
I was
no
right
reason,
like when
bro.
that young lady was right
For
over
no
here.
reason, bro. Get your
It's
stuff.
called social distancing.
Get your
Something
stuff.
you need to
Get your
understand.
stuff. Get your stuff, bro. Cause you sounding crazy.
Get away from me. How about that?
Get away from you.
Get away from me before I call the cops on you.
Call the cops. Call
Don't
them.
try to play one with me.
Call them.
Don't try to play one
Call
with
them.
me.
I'm a
I
disabled
did.
veteran. Call them.
And
Call them.
Am I supposed to get him?
Call them.
Don't try to play one
I'm
with me.
from PTSD, boy.
I don't
Call
care.
them.
I'm from New Jersey.
Call them, boy.
I'm from New
And
Jersey.
I'm from New York. What that mean?
That don't mean nothing to me.
All right, then shut up with it.
I'm from the hood. Don't try to play one with
You
me.
ain't from no dog.
Go to Jersey City
Go ahead,
and
get
New
your
York.
shit
I
and
know
go.
how it is on the
Go ahead,
street.
get your shit and go.
Don't try to tell me what to
Man,
do. You get away from
I don't
me.
want to hear that garbage. Get your shit and go.
Don't try to tell me what to do.
Man, get your stuff and go.
You get your stuff and get up out of here. Don't try to tell me what to do. I was here first.
Man, shut up.
I'm a wee bit lost in the sauce on this one. I'm not 100% sure why they're arguing here. I tried to listen to the conversation and try to understand why this all started, but ultimately I can't really find or understand why this argument started in the first place. I mean, the argument started for some reason or another, and they're going on about this and that, and how one of them's a veteran, and how the other guy is from the hood, or something on those lines. It just don't make sense, but hey, they're having a good argument over there. Here we got an angry man with a leaf blower who's complaining about the neighbor who's continuously blowing their leaves out into everyone else's yards. So he's come across the road to take care of this little problem.
One more time and we're gonna have a personal problem. You can count.
Looks like there's one already.
No, there is one already, and if you weren't so pussy, you'd do something about it. Okay? But instead
What do
you
you want
blow
me to
your
do?
shit
I just
on
blew my yard
you
up.
blow your shit onto everybody.
I didn't blow it on
No,
anybody.
you know what? The county can come and they can talk to that
I didn't blow
neighbor,
it
that
on
neighbor, that
anybody.
neighbor, that neighbor, that neighbor.
I didn't blow
You
it on
blow it
anybody.
onto everybody.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
I
do.
just blew it right
yeah,
out
you
of
do.
the
You're a
bicycle
lying.
lane. Blew it
Yes,
out
you
of the
did.
bicycle
You had it
lane.
all totally clean.
I've never once have I crossed
Bullshit.
the yellow
I don't
line
give a shit.
and gone over to your
Stand
yard
over
and
here
blown
with
it
your
right in your yard.
high-powered goddamn blower that, by the way, is way over the dB limit for the county.
I use it once
know
or
what?
twice a year.
You know what? Fine. I have the means to take care of you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna put up with it. If
I never-
see you blow one
I
more
never-
goddamn leaf
I
in
never
my direction,
once.
his direction,
I
we're
never
all
once.
coming for you.
I never once.
Then goddamn blow the shit into your own corner and pick it up and put it in a trash can.
I never once blew it into your yard.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
I mean, if you're only blowing them out to the bicycle lane of the road, I mean, is it too surprising to believe that those probably end up going across to the other side of the road based upon the wind? Because, like, when it's in, like, the grass and all that, the wind has a lot harder time picking it up and blowing it around. It will still do that if the wind's going at a high enough speed, but the moment it's on concrete, on flat bitumen, it will start just to be moved so much easier by, you know, the cars that are going past that are producing wind as they go by. And whilst you may sit there thinking, going like, oh, but the cars are not going towards the houses. Why would the leaves and stuff be attracted that way? Because the wind will push them forward, and then a vacuum will be created when the car disappears, and it will just go further across the road. You've probably seen like plastic bags float across the road somehow. Even when it's not that windy, you see a car drive by a plastic bag and it floats up and flings off to either the left or the right direction because it's just going into where the wind's falling. It's weird. Here we have a Kevin following a guy walking his dog down the road for apparently having his dog walk into the grassy area right next to the footpath.
I don't understand why you're following me. I really don't. You're following me.
You're following me, and this is why people call the cops on people. Stop following me. Stop following me. Is this your sidewalk? Is this your sidewalk? Is this your sidewalk? Oh, they're past it now, right? So everything's over. Please leave me alone. Yes?
Now you want to act like you're the
now,
victim.
Now it's over, right? Did you drive around and follow me, or did I come to you? Who cursed at you? Who cursed at you?
You said you're going to watch me? Now you
I said, now you're going to watch me? Yeah. Now you're going to watch me. You're doing it right now, aren't you? You're being ridiculous. You are being ridiculous. You're being ridiculous.
No, you're ridiculous.
You don't own the sidewalk. 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 I'm sorry.
No. This right here is mine because I built it.
Goodbye, sir.
I built it.
Goodbye, sir. Is this your house? Is this your house?
No, now you want to go. Where's my house? You know
your house is back there now, right? Your house is back there now, right? Your house is back there, yes? Your house is back there, yes? Am I past your house? Bye. Goodbye. Good f***ing bye. Maldita su... Do you ever see the problem with these dogs? I walk by once every 2 weeks or something. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. He does not know that. You see? This is somebody who picks up after their dogs. I don't leave shit anywhere, so you're full of it. You're full of it.
And he's like, what, you want to stand and watch me? Come on, man. It's all about respect, but it shows you.
He drove off and drove back to start a fight with me. That was it.
I know, but just listen.
I'm listening.
I know you're upset. All we're trying to say.
He's following me. He is following me. Do you realize that? He's following me.
I get what you're saying.
He's following me. How's that okay? He's following me. How's that okay?
I'm just saying it's not okay, but understand. Just try to understand what I'm saying.
No, I want you to understand that he drove away and drove back just to yell at me for what? For spending 15 seconds in front of his house while my dogs walk past? This is a public sidewalk, and he should really leave me alone.
This is not public.
This is a public sidewalk, and he should leave me alone.
There you go. There you go.
And if he had given it 15 seconds, I'd have been past his house in 15 seconds. But no, instead he wants to turn it. Instead he wants to drive all the way back around, roll down his window, grill at me through his glasses, and then say some nonsense for what? And then just stand there and stare at me and go, I told you to move. Like, I'm sorry, this is a public sidewalk. It doesn't matter what the you say, because I'm not going to move if I don't have to. It's a public sidewalk, and I will stay on the public sidewalk.
It's not a sidewalk. This is not public. This is mine.
What are they standing on?
This is my
What are they standing on?
Now,
what are they standing
now
on?
you want to say, like I said, you're the victim.
Yeah.
You're the victim. You come up
Who chased who? Who chased who? How much further down are we from your house? How much further down are we from your house that you're still here? How much further down are we from your house that you're still following me? You are being ridiculous. You're a grown man. You got to get to work. So do I. Why don't you back the off and let me go? Don't tell me where to go. This is a public goddamn sidewalk. You can't control the sidewalk.
This is mine.
That's not yours. That's his. I'm pretty sure that's his. That's not yours either.
No. Over there, you know where you were. You know exactly where you were.
How long ago? How long ago? So is it over or is it not over? Am I past your house? Am I past your house or am I not past your house? So is it over? Am I past your house or am I not past your house?
This clip really requires you to go down to the weeds of a lot of American law, and this can vary very heavily depending on what city you live in, depending on your own HOA's rulings, and various other shenanigans along those lines. So in some places, from your mailbox to the road is technically the city's property. You technically maintain it, but it's the city's property. Some places, it's only the footpath itself. The nature strip between the road and the footpath, and then the grass beyond to the house property itself is technically still private property, and the footpath is just an easement from the city in order to have a public pathway there. And so on and so forth. It literally will change depending on which city you are, depending on which HOA you're in, and so many other nonsensicals and shenanigans that, technically speaking, both people in this clip are right. Except for the fact that I personally wouldn't follow someone down the footpath because their dog slightly walked into my property, maybe took a piss. If the dog took a shit and the person who was walking the dog didn't pick up after them, then I'd be having problems like this guy here. But beyond that, it doesn't matter. Dog's gonna piss where dog's gonna piss. There's no way to really stop them, they just like doing that. They find a place that's got the smell of another dog, they're going to whip up their leg and piss a little to mark their territory. It's what they do. There's nothing you can really do to stop that. Ultimately, the guy following the guy on the footpath here was just a bit of an ass. This Karen causes some scuff damage to someone else's car, and when she sees that it's really just not a major damage in general, she decides, you know what, I'm not giving you my information, I'm going, bye.
You don't want to leave an accident. That's a hit and run.
There's no accident.
It's back here. There is damage on the wheel wall.
Where?
That's the part that's more.
Oh my goodness. Call the cops on me and have them chase me down. Make sure you get my here. Alright. It's a 97 Grand Marquis.
Okay.
Stock number 6X7 36078.
That'd be a hit and run if you
Or you could just take a picture
leave.
with your fancy ass phone. Or you could spit on your car.
If you leave, that's a hit and
wash
run.
it.
I don't think you want to leave. That's a hit and run.
What is it?
A hit and run.
A hit and run. I'm not hitting and running. I'm hitting and I'm checking this, and there ain't shit wrong with it.
If you really think it's nothing, why not actually exchange information with the guy and all this other bits and pieces? Like, genuinely speaking, I don't think this guy would have cared anywhere near as much as he currently did if this person was just nice about it. I was like, oh crap, I'm sorry. I did some damage to your car, man. I'm really, really sorry for all that. He checks it out. I was like, oh, it's not much. It's fine, man. But it's because she's decided to go like, oh, it's not enough damage. I'm going to leave. Bye. It's like, he's upset now because of that reason. It's not much damage, but it's just being a bit of a dick to just go, oh, I did some damage. Bye. I'm not going to care. Here we have a screaming match between the local Karens. It's fun watching Karens meet another Karen because it always ends up turning into a fight for sheer dominance on who's actually the bigger Karen out of the pair, even though whenever anyone else looks at them they just see two idiots screaming at each other in a parking lot. But that's besides the point. These Karens know what they're in for. They know they're in for the biggest fight of their lives. Who is the stronger and more powerful Karen out of the pair? I couldn't take it seriously. Yeah, we got a very interesting situation here. This person's here staying at a place from an Airbnb, and the person who owns it decides to come and drop off some stuff at the front door, and the person who's staying here currently made it clear they're a bit uncomfortable with the owner just coming in at random like that. And well, here's the next section.
This is part of my house. You can't tell me I can't come here. Please make the video. I came to drop some stuff for you. This is a central entrance.
Sir, I'm just uncomfortable.
She came here.
No, I was just telling you I was uncomfortable.
She's very, very unfriendly. This is part of the house. I'm not coming downstairs. This is my house. This is an entrance. Please send it to Airbnb. This is my house. You can't just come here and...
It says private entrance.
It is private. It is private. Is it not?
Okay, then why do you keep coming in here, sir?
Wait, how many times...
We should be ready at 3 p.m.
Record. How many times I came to drop some stuff for you and you came here...
Please, can you just...
Yelling at me. You, from the moment I could see your body language, you're a very, very unfriendly person. And I don't like issues in my house. Please, if you are not comfortable, I could tell your boyfriend, you can look for somewhere else. I'm always very friendly with my guests. I've never had issues with my guests. This is part of my house. So you're not trying to act like you've not been yelling, recording me, treating me.
I wasn't yelling, sir. I just told you I was uncomfortable.
How many times have you seen me there?
I just told you I was uncomfortable. I didn't even raise my voice.
Uncomfortable for what? I don't get you. Uncomfortable. Uncomfortable for what? Yeah, see, I'll just go to your boyfriend.
I don't know what to really say about this one. I've never personally gotten a house via Airbnb, and I don't exactly know how the methods usually go. But my expectation would be that a house that you're staying in for Airbnb, it would basically be you're the only one who's going to be there. Maybe the owner will zap you a message saying, hey, if you need anything, let me know. I'll help you get whatever it is, yada, yada, yada. Or maybe it's one of those breakfast in beds or breakfast bar type Airbnbs where there's a whole nother package that comes with the room you're staying in, but usually the room you're staying in is private. They're not going to go in there. Like, yeah, this would immediately make me feel uncomfortable if the owner just randomly pops into the area that they are renting out via Airbnb just to drop off some things. It's like you should have done that beforehand to make sure the stuff was there. Or if you forgot to do it earlier and realizing you do it now, let the person know that, hey, by the way, I forgot to do this and this. Do you want me to drop it off at the front door for you, or do you want to organize a time or something along those lines? Because just randomly popping in out of nowhere just is whack. You do better. Here we have a manager who's not quite happy with the fact that a customer may or may not have slightly messed up one of the items on the shelves and decided to go up to them when they're being served, yell at them, and then order them to get out.
Penny items. Are you going to go and fix them?
Yes, show me where they are. Show me which ones.
You know what? You get out now. You're
Well,
not going to raise
which
up
ones.
your voice at me.
You came and yelled at
We're
us.
customers.
No.
We just came
Point
to
it
buy
out.
something.
Point it out. Get
No,
out.
we're gonna buy our stuff.
I said
You
no.
can't
Get
you
out.
cannot deny.
You're not going to voice.
You came here
you
yelling
are
at
not
us.
gonna raise
You
your
came
voice
here
at
yelling
me.
at us.
You
Oh,
came
no,
to
trust
us.
me, I have cameras.
You didn't
Get
even need to
out.
come over here. She was taking care
Get
of us.
out.
You came here
Get
trying to
out.
start stuff with us.
Really? I saw you. I
Show
saw
me.
you with the
I want to
I
see
have
which
touched
ones.
stuff.
I want to see which ones we
don't
messed
mess
up.
with any car. What did I say?
I want to see
Get
which ones
out.
we messed up.
I want you out. You can call whoever you want. I want you out.
And that's
And
what
that's
we
what
do.
we did.
No,
That is
because
what
I
we
was
do. I'm sorry.
looking
We go to
at
every
you.
single store and we never have no one, whatever you are, general manager, whatever. No one ever treats us like that. Do you understand?
Well, guess what?
We've gone
If
to
you already knew the
5
rules,
stores.
so
They
why
know
didn't you
what we,
fix it?
it's you treat people.
Simple.
You treat customers with respect.
Yeah, him raising his voice at me.
You
and-
came
You
here
came
yelling.
at us.
Okay, leave the store. I'm not gonna argue. You can call whoever you want. I want you. They are not to walk into the store again.
I want to see where we messed up. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the carpets, cause they look perfect. Call them.
I want you out.
Call the cops.
I'm training her. I want you out.
Call
That's
the
why I'm
cops.
explaining to her. I'm gonna do
You're
that
training
once
her,
you
and
walk out.
she was scanning everything, trying to get the cans together, and you came
Really?
yelling.
I want you out.
Yes, really.
I
Really.
want you out of the store
Really.
now.
Really.
And you can call whoever you want.
Really? You want us
Anybody.
out?
You already know my name. Out.
Now, you may have already noticed with the most of this video so far that I'm a little bit more defensive when it comes to most retail workers. This one, they've got nothing for you. I'm sorry, but you see a customer slightly mess up a shelf, you don't just go up to the customer, go off at them for doing it. That's just dumb and stupid. You just fix it up a little and move on with your day, because many customers will do exactly that. I mean, there's literally the toy section of most supermarkets are always a complete and utter mess, because kids will just make a mess of the section there. There's no need to go off at a customer for doing that. You just either pretend, move on, don't worry about it, or fix up the issue and then move on. You don't go and argue against the customer for slightly messing up something in the store that might have even done by accident. Like, that's just stupid. I'm sorry, but the manager here is just wholeheartedly in the wrong. I got nothing for it. Here we have another employee who's accusing someone of stealing with no proper evidence to it even, and it turns out, hey, they didn't steal. Whoa.
The camera before you came to get me?
We did, but I wanted
So
to wait
did you
till-
see me steal it?
So I did.
You did see me? Okay, let's go then. J-Lo, let's go.
No, I'm just no. I'm
you
not,
just said you see me steal it, so let's go.
no,
You said yes. I got it on camera. Let's go.
I'm like, I didn't see you put it back. I just want to see where you put it for us. That's all.
And then you had this man follow me in this store. So let's see how dumb you look. I'm a nurse. You think I'm gonna steal? No, I'm an ER nurse. You just came in that store, so let's go. Steal a stash jar? Are you dumb? Are you dumb?
Well, so hold on.
No, it's right here. Let's go. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you dumb?
You did.
Are you dumb?
You didn't put it back. That's all I'm
You
saying.
said I stole it though.
I didn't
You
say
dumbass. Shut the up.
Putting words in my mouth.
That's why you're on tape. So I'll be calling corporate. Shut the Yeah, dumbass. You're mad because I didn't steal. Idiot.
Okay, here's a question. If you believe someone stole something, but you also know they no longer have the item that they supposedly stole, then why are you trying to confront them about supposedly stealing said item that they no longer have? Because it's just going to cause a lot of trouble, especially as we see in this instance. Oh, the item that they were accused of stealing is still in the store. It's still where it should be, and yet they're being accused of stealing it even though it never actually left the store. It's like one of those things where, okay, if you know they have the item still and you can and they can't prove that they didn't steal it, then cool, you got something. But if you also know they don't have the item, that's when you should just end the situation there and move on with your day. If you know they no longer have the item and they didn't walk out of the store with it, that's where you just stop and move on. Apologize potentially and move on, because that's that. They didn't walk out the store with the item, and you're assuming that they intended to steal it, even though in this case they haven't. I get it. Some people do those exact same actions who are actually attempting to steal it, but because they never stole it, still shouldn't just be pushing them like this over it. Move on with your day. In this next clip, we got a Karen who's slowly following behind a door marketer after they attempted to knock on their door.
What's the problem?
So she's mad at me because as I'm walking up to the door, she closes the door. I didn't hear a dog knocking until I knocked on the door.
Oh, do she got a no soliciting? Does she got a no trespassing sign?
I mean, I see the dog sign.
No, does she have a no trespassing sign?
It just says warning, big ass dog.
Oh, that's not no trespassing sign.
So, but look, hold on. I'm walking away. I'm already walking to the next house. She comes outside.
Follow you?
I say, ma'am, don't worry about it. It's okay. You have a good one. I already felt some type of way because she slammed the door as I was walking up to the door. I didn't hear no dog until after I knocked. So as I'm walking away, I said, ma'am, don't worry about it. You have a nice day. Yeah, because bitch, da-da-da-da-da.
Let me ask her. Excuse me.
No, you can go ahead and ask her.
Excuse me.
Police. This is it. This is done.
And she followed you down the street?
Yeah, she followed me down the street and followed me back this way. I got pictures of her. She's talking like, yeah, bitch, I'm recording you, da-da-da.
You got a minute?
And I'm gonna record this whole thing.
Is there any reason?
Call Casey.
No. I'm gonna wait till the police get here because it doesn't give her a right to follow you down the street. That's not right.
I said, ma'am, go about your business. I said, never mind, because you closed the door in my face. And I said, it's about the net metering program,
Look
but that's
how rude
okay.
people is out here.
I said, but that's okay. It's about the
This
net
lady.
metering program. That's fine. You close the door in my face. I'm not going to sit here and try to talk to you.
Yeah.
If you close the door as I'm walking up to your door.
Don't worry about that.
And then as I'm walking off, she decided she wanted to send idle threats and do all of that other stuff and tell me, you going to follow me. I feel threatened. And I didn't even call the police.
Well, call the police. If she called the police, you call too. You have to call too. I got it on camera.
Okay, I'm
Just
about
call
to call
too
now.
and say this lady followed you down the street and you feel threatened for your life. She doesn't have a no trespassing. She doesn't have a no soliciting sign. And I'm out here doing my job and let them know that she threatened you with the dog. And your canvass's team is still out here.
What's up?
What was the reason why you followed her down the street?
Because she came in my yard.
Do you have a no trespassing sign?
No.
Do you have a no soliciting sign?
Asked her question.
But you were rude.
Right there.
That's rude.
Why is she
It's not
talking like
illegal.
that?
It's not illegal.
Exactly. She didn't answer my question of why
It does. Then you put. Hold on. Let me talk. Excuse me. You don't have a no trespassing sign. That doesn't give you a right to follow people down the street. Well, that doesn't give you a right. So
she's talking about the Spodio app.
I got it on
Bro,
camera.
she's talking about the Spodio app.
If she doesn't know, why you? Listen, that doesn't give you the right. 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 You're prejudiced.
And I say door marketer mainly because to best describe the current situation. She is a person going from door to door to talk about a certain thing. It's what it is. It's door marketing. But that's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Just like after someone knocks on your door, you slam the door on them and they choose to walk away after that. You attempt to ask them questions after they've already walked away from you. And then you follow them in your car. What are you? Are you a fucking psychopath or something? Like, who the fuck does that? Regardless of anything, who the hell just follows someone in a car whilst they're going from door to door doing typical marketing shenanigans? Like, what's the point of doing that? What are you trying to do here? Like,